Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2010-2011 Street Smarts Media Kickoff event. My name is Terry Caney. I'm the Community Relations Director for the San Ramon Valley Unified School District and a proud member of the Street Smarts Program Advisory Committee. And we are excited to have you all here, students in particular. Give yourselves a hand. Thanks for being here. As well as adults, invited guests, and members of the media, thank you all for coming. We're very excited to have you here. We're especially excited about kicking off the 4th year of the It Happens Teen Driving Safety Program today here at Dougherty Valley High School. So I would ask if you could please be quiet, because I don't want to have to shush you and say shh before saying it happens. Because if I say shh before I say it happens, that could be trouble. You know you're going to use that one. The Street Smarts program held its inaugural kickoff event just over 7 years ago at Greenbrook Elementary School. Back then, Street Smarts started off with a simple idea: have a contest where students draw posters about traffic safety concepts. Today, the poster contest has grown to over 400 participants each year, with their artwork featured in a traffic safety storybook and distributed to over 10,000 students annually. Today, we have a lineup of our community leaders and special guests to talk about the different programs that Street Smarts will be launching in the upcoming year. And we are especially honored to have a true hero and safety advocate as our special guest speaker today as well. We here at Dougherty Valley High School, we're here to kick off the It Happens Teen Driving Safety Campaign. And to talk about the program is our own Mayor of San Ramon, H. Abram Wilson. Give Abram a hand. That's the high school program. At the middle schools, the annual Street Smarts Be Real video contest just started 18 days ago. And Danville Mayor Mike Doyle will be introducing that program. Please give Mayor Doyle a hand. Then the extremely popular Street Smarts Storybook Poster Contest for elementary school students is being planned for this winter, and we will have our own school board president, Rachel Hurd, to talk about plans for this year's contest. And then finally, highlighting our recent Federal Safe Routes to School grant is Jennifer Qualick from the Office of Contra Costa County Supervisor Mary Pifo's office. And then each year at this event, to kick off the It Happens campaign, we invite a guest speaker to speak about the issue of teen driving. This marks our 2nd year in a row where a guest speaker is a captain. Last year, our guest speaker was Captain Jim Martin with the San Ramon Valley Fire Protection District. And this year, our captain is known throughout the world as a hero and an advocate for safety. And we're very, very thrilled to have Captain Chesley Sully Sullenberger with us today. Before we get to our speakers, I would like to recognize a few special guests here with us today. They include our Street Smarts Program Advisory Committee members. We have Councilmember Candace Anderson, if you could stand, please, from town of Danville. Vice Mayor Carol Rowley from the city of San Ramon. Is Carol here with us today? Oh, she's in Hawaii. Nice. Well, in her stead, we have Councilmember Jim Livingstone, who is with us today. Jim, can you please stand? We also have school board trustee and AT&T representative Ken Mintz. And then finally, we have several representatives from our sponsor today, which is from AT&T as well as State Farm Insurance Company. So those people from State Farm Insurance Company, if you could please stand and be recognized, and thank you for your support of this program. Okay, let's get started. So here to kick off the It Happens Teen Driving Safety Program, please welcome the Mayor of San Ramon, the Honorable H. Abram Wilson.
Thank you, Terry. Begin with, I can't tell you how so proud I am of Doherty Valley. Over the last 4 years, you've become one of the best high schools, not only in California, but the United States. So give yourself a round of applause. In 2008, more than 3,500 teenagers in the United States of the age 15 to 19 were killed, and more than 35,000 were treated in the emergency department for injuries suffered under motor vehicle crashes. The risk of motor vehicle crashes among teens are in the highest age group. In fact, per mile driven, teenagers are 4 times more likely than older drivers to crash. Today, Doherty Valley High School, we kick off the It Happens campaign, an interactive driving safety campaign that gives teens the opportunity to talk about real-life experiences while they're driving. It Happens gets you thinking about your behavior on the road and sharing these experiences with other drivers and passengers, making sure that you're not distracted, you go slow, you wear your seatbelt, and you stop at stop signs. Each day, you will be watching 2 to 3 minutes of a minute video with your peers telling about real-life stories about driving and being the passengers. Your first feature story is from Lauren. Lauren and her friends were late, like my children are always late going someplace. And when they decided to get in the car, they decided to text, to put on their makeup, to just do anything, fiddle with the radio and their cell phones. And they weren't paying attention, and they found themselves going through a stoplight. And she'll tell you about that. Then What Happens website. It's www.ithappenstoyou. Invites the students to go through what happens and talk about their day-to-day driving enactors by watching videos, submitting stories, and talking about surveys. It comes from you to tell us. And why should you do this? Why should you do this? Because if you do this, you earn points. And if you earn points, you get gift cards from local vineyards and prizes for those gift cards from the local businesses. And the holidays are coming up. And think about that. The holidays are coming up. So that's less money you'll have to spend. So concentrate in getting a prize so that you can not pass the prize on, but you know. We're all excited to have the support of you, the students, because you care, and that's so important. It Happens this year. We give a special thanks to Mr. Travis Bell. Mr. Bell, where are you? We thank you for coordinating this at Doherty and the leadership to make it happen actually happens. Now to talk about the launch of the 6th annual Street Smart Be Real contest is my friend, the mayor of Danville, Mike Daw. Mike?
Good afternoon. We were all told, all the speakers were told earlier at a pre-assembly meeting to keep our remarks short. One thing the mayor of Danville can do is follow directions. I just couldn't resist. Over 2 million videos are watched on YouTube each day. Today's teen represent a large number of these users. For the annual Street Smart Be Real video contest, middle school students at work individually or in groups of up to 4 students to produce a 60-second public service announcement video on the traffic safety theme. Students may work with their video production staff, or class or with a parent or advisor. This fall contest started this month based on the theme of how bicycling and walking to school is cool. This fall contest ends November 2nd. We invite all middle school students to participate in this exciting competition. And now, I'd like to invite the San Ramon Valley Unified School District Board President, Rachel Hurd, to the podium to talk about the Street Smart Storybook poster. Rachel?
Thank you, Mayor Doyle. Our community is home to about 13,000 students in grades kindergarten through 5th. The annual Street Smarts Poster Storybook Contest, I think I twisted some words there, Street Smarts Storybook Poster Contest, addresses multiple safety topics that are relevant to children that age, and they focus primarily on bicycle and walking safety. Just last year, over 400 students from Alamo to San Ramon participated by drawing illustrations for the storybook called The Giant's Party, which was a 10-page story about storybook characters who learn about traffic safety while dropping off invitations to a party in the town square. And the top 11 illustrations were featured in the actual published book. This year's contest will feature another storybook written by local author Dana Mentink, who also wrote the Street Smart storybook Captain Foghorn's Treasure Hunt in 2009 and Way Out Visitors in 2008. This year's contest theme is Top Secret until January 2011, when it will be unveiled as the contest begins. Thanks to a federal Safe Routes to School grant, we're able to print 10,000 copies of the book and distribute them throughout the community at public events, libraries, and community venues. I'd now like to introduce Jennifer Kwolek from the Office of Supervisor Mary Peepo.
Thank you so much, Rachel. On behalf of Contra Costa County Supervisor Mary Nedgedly Peepo, I would like to mention, as Rachel just did, that the Street Smarts activities would not be possible without a recent federal Safe Routes to School grant that we've just received. This year, we were able to continue our outreach efforts in the classroom with traffic safety assemblies reaching over 15 elementary schools, featuring a lively red robotic car named Sam, the Street Smarts safety car. Street Smarts will be organizing after-school bike rodeo events at over a dozen schools in our communities, where students can learn hands-on how to ride their bicycles safely, get their bicycles checked, and learn how to properly fit their helmet. I probably need one of those lessons, as I'm trying to do that with my 4-year-old right now. So, lastly, we are launching our Walk Bike Challenge Encouragement Program, where students and their parents are using the website to log their walking and or bicycling trips to and from their school. The county is excited to be partners in this regional program, and we look forward to a very successful year. Now back to you, Mr. Caney.
Thanks, Jennifer. Okay, high school students, how many of you are familiar with the Street Smarts program? You've seen the logo. How many of you have driver's license? How many of you have your permit? Technically. How many of you, and be honest here, text while you drive? Be honest. It's all right, be honest. How many of you send email while you drive? How many of you hold the phone up to your ear without using a hands-free device while you drive? Okay. Stop. Don't do that. Stop. It's hard enough when you're first learning how to drive to just learn how to drive. The adults that are here with us today, we did not have those kinds of distractions when we were first learning to drive. It was a different time. There are so many distractions. There are so many things that can keep you from your eyes to the road and your attention to the road. So just don't do it, okay? Just don't do it. This program, by the way, is a joint effort. It's a collaborative effort between the San Ramon Valley Unified School District, the City of San Ramon, the Town of Danville, the Del Val Council of PTAs, and is there something I'm missing? And the count, of course, and Contra Costa County Supervisor Mary Pifo's office. And if it wasn't for all 5 of those agencies who care about you being safe on the road, this program would not happen. And so that's our goal. We don't want any more teen driving fatalities. We don't want any more teen driving casualties, because we have seen far too many of those in this community over the past decade. So let's all try and be mindful of that. And to reinforce that message, I'd like to introduce our guest speaker. It's a person who does not need an introduction. He made quite a splash. You've never heard that before, have you? I'm sure. He made quite a splash when he successfully ditched the U.S. Airways Flight 1549 in the Hudson River off Manhattan, New York City on January 15, 2009. Saving the lives of all 155 people on the aircraft. He is a major advocate for aircraft safety. I bet he doesn't text while he flies. And some of you may not know, but he is a major advocate for driving safety as well. Please welcome our featured our featured speaker, Captain Chesley Sully Sullenberger.
Well, thank you. Good afternoon. And thank you for that warm welcome. But I have